everybody, this is Alchemist 2, and I'm back again with another book review. I'm being really quiet because my dad's in the other room, and it's 7 o'clock, and of course I had to work early, but I don't get to go to the Evansville convention this weekend. Yeah, just a minute, I'm doing a review. I'll be with you in just a minute, okay? What's that? Can you hear me? Okay, alright. I'm gonna leave at 8:40. 8:40. That's what I leave. I'll tell you later. Okay, apparently he's up. But anyway, I had forgotten that the book that I read recently was actually a movie, and I did like the movie, and it goes by the same name of It's Kind of a Funny Story. It's by Ned Vizzini, and it's 444 pages, and actually I got through it in a relatively short amount of time, and it's despite it being a book about depression, it's actually really hilarious, and having gone through this before myself, there's a lot of truth in it. I've been to a psych ward before myself, and I only stayed in the psych ward for one day, and psych wards are boring. I mean, they're horribly, tediously, unbelievably mundane. They only have one station on there. They have a TV. They have TVs, and they don't use remotes. They use dials. I am serious. I actually had a TV with a dial, so yeah, that really ages me, doesn't it? They had VHS tapes. They had different kinds of CDs that were just unbelievably aged. They had books that were on the shelves that were not even new, or ones that I had heard of before. I thought, this is ridiculous. We did activities every day where we would discuss certain things, and there were guys that were old enough to be my father that were hitting on me in there, and I realized the psych ward wasn't really the place for me at the time. I was only 21. I was still going through a lot of turmoil in my life, so it's a good thing I got over that in a quick amount of time. But basically, the story is about this young man. He's an adolescent. He has really serious bouts of depression, not like mine. I've gotten over my depression, thank God, but he finds a life to the point where he's unable to cope, and he checks himself into the local psych ward. And while he's there, he meets a lot of different people. He meets a transvestite. He meets an Egyptian who's his roommate, who doesn't talk. He just stays in bed all the time. He meets a Hadithic Jew who's tripping out on acid. He meets this girl who he gets a crush on, and they actually have a romantic relationship together, and it's really sweet, unbelievably. But the book is actually better than the movie, even though I love the movie. It's basically a redone version of One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest, which is one of my favorite movies of all time. I have to say that if you've seen the movie, read the book. You'll probably like the book better. As far as the movie is concerned, I thought that Zach Galifianakis did an absolutely tremendous job. And a lot of people look at comedians and they say, well, comedians only have one genre that they can do. That's comedy, of course, and they can't go outside of that zone, and they all get pigeonholed. It's just like with any other actor, like John Wayne got pigeonholed into doing westerns, and that's all he was known for. And sadly, they don't say, oh, there's no other range to this actor, this is all that he or she can do. No, that's pretty prejudicial, I think. And Zach actually proves his mettle, I think. Well, for me, because I like Zach. And he plays the role of one of the patients who has a lot of different issues going on mental issues. I'm not sure if he was a schizophrenic or not. I can't recall in the movie because it's been such a long time. The movie was done in '05, I do believe. '05 or '04. Hard to tell because it was a long time ago when the movie. Not really a long time ago, but it's a relatively recent film. But as far as the book is concerned, I absolutely loved it. I dedicated it to my surrogate brother, whom I haven't got a chance to see in reality yet. But basically, my dedication, it says, "To Dan, my brother, my beloved friend, muse and seeker of truth. This book is truly superior to the film, but both are classics. Enjoy, and may you also be uplifted and tickled as much as I was. I've been in a psych ward too, just for a day, but I came out stronger and better, realizing I'm not clinical or certifiable, but I am slightly nuttier than the average bear. Enjoy. Many hugs and kisses. Love, Beth, XXXOO." But anyway, that's my dedication to him. And as far as the book is concerned, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars. Definitely. It's a good read. It'll uplift you, it'll enlighten you, and it makes us realize just how much we have in common with everybody around us and how interconnected we are as human beings, and what makes us human beings, and the hard questions we ask ourselves. And sometimes it takes a visit to the psych ward to really figure out who you are, where you belong, and then you realize that, like I said in the dedication, you're not clinical or certifiable. You're average. Well, average would be kind of an understatement for me. But you are a quote-unquote normal person, and you do your best to fit within the confines of society. Well, I don't. I'm kind of outside the confines of society. But it's really quite a great book, and just a really stirring and heartfelt read, and well worth your time.